What's good, you legends? I hope you're doing dope. Today we're talking about the 5 gimbal mistakes that only rookies, the amateurs, make, all right? So today we're here with my boy Bonnie. He's around here somewhere, but you've probably seen him in other, that should give you a hint of what we're doing today. Yo, hopefully you guys enjoyed that clip, but I gotta bring you up to speed because we had a little problem. So basically what happened was last night I was shooting the clips for the sequence that you're gonna see in this video. But I had a whole bunch of different problems. Apparently I had clicked the wrong picture profile. Some of the clips were even corrupt, along with a whole bunch of other issues. So that is the reason why you're gonna see something shot during the day and something shot during the nighttime. So just keep that in mind as we keep going. Okay, I think that's it. It's cool, it's like Tenet. It's like I'm going back in time to fix what was the future, but all right, let's just move on. So if you haven't seen that video, feel free to click right up there. You see some dope flips from my boy Bunny, and you also get to see some cool transitions and whatnot. But today we're working with the Zhiyun Crane 2S. They did send me this gimbal, but I am not required to say anything about it. But you know what they say, without no crane, you got no pain. Bars, question mark. That's a new one. What? Sidney DeYoung song, man. He gave me a 5-minute quick tipper thingy because obviously I need help doing this too because I forget. I haven't had a balance. You know what? Here it is. Number 1, the biggest mistake that rookies make is that they balance their gimbals every single time that they change out their stuff. The reason I actually have to look up a tutorial on how to do this is because I balanced it one time and I don't ever do it again. Here's what you gotta do. You gotta look on the gimbal and look at the numbers and then make a note of those numbers whenever you're doing a certain setup. If you can't remember it, take a picture of them so that you can just put it on the numbers and you won't actually have to balance it again. You just put it on the numbers and you know that it's going to be balanced. Hence the reason why I gotta look this up because I never balance a gimbal. All right, cool. And the next thing that rookies do whenever it comes to gimbals is that they don't know how to balance zoom lenses. So a lot of lenses, they actually protrude out whenever you zoom in or whatever, or they go backwards as well. So a lot of people don't know how to do that. The way that you're supposed to do it is go ahead and put it right into the center where it's not protruding all the way out and it's not all the way in either. Put it right in the center, balance for that, and then the motor should be able to do the rest and be able to balance it regardless of how far. And now you can change your focal length. Dude, I just gave you gold, Bunny. Yeah, stretch up, Boney. Stretch it up. Get up in there, boy. Oh, I don't want you dying on me. Oh, nice. All right, and the next thing that hold up, man. Here you go. Hold this gimbal, man. You haven't been doing anything but flipping and stuff. Yeah, I know. All right, the next thing that rookies do is that they just use what comes in the box. Take the Ronin S, for example. In that bad boy, all it has is just a plate and then you gotta screw it on. So if at any time you wanna switch over to a tripod or back to the gimbal, you're going to have to screw it on and then unscrew it every single time. The thing that's cool about the Zhiyun, Kingdom Hearts reference, it's actually really awkward whenever there's no sound effects and stuff. The thing that's really cool about the Crane 2S is that it has a built-in quick release function, so that instead of you having to do what I had to do with the Ronin, I actually had to buy these Manfrotto plates, and basically I had to put those on all my different tripods and the Ronin so that I can have a quick release. But Zhiyun takes the cake on this one because they have it built in. All you gotta do is just slide it out and you're set to go. So, game changer. Like Whataburger delivering fancy ketchup. It's a game changer. It's a game changer. The next thing, rookies run instead when they should be walking. You guys have probably heard about the ninja gimbal walk that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do like heel toe, freaking bah, you know, get up in there fruit ninja style. Well, a lot of these new cats, they just want to be like, oh yeah, I got a gimbal, let's just run. Bro, just because there's all this technology in your hands doesn't mean that you don't have to do any work. This will balance all the axes except the bouncing up and down, which that's what's happening while you're running. So you got to be able to walk first. First learn how to do the ninja walk, and as soon as you got the ninja walk down, you can run, but you still have to do the ninja walk while you're doing it. Wait for me! Make sure not to run flat-footed. That's what I call the dinosaur step. You know when somebody's going up the stairs, you can literally hear those bad boys? You don't want that. You want to be as quiet as possible even while you're running. Sound good? All right, dude, go do some more flips or something. And the next thing that rookies do is they let just their gimbal flop around like a marionette.
Cut off their Achilles tendon and watch them flop around like a marionette.
That's a XXX reference. You know, machete, machete. No? You don't know either? It is what it is. Honestly, there is nothing you can do about this unless you have something kind of like the Crane 2S, where it actually has these locking mechanisms, so it doesn't have to be flopping around like a marionette. You could do what I did with the Ronin, is I actually just put like a little bit of tape around it while it was in my bag, but that's just not as convenient as just a couple of locking things. And this feels solid, bro. Like, this thing is not going anywhere. I didn't think that it was gonna be a big deal, but this is dope, man. You can like hit somebody with this. So a couple of things to know. I think this bad boy really held up very nicely. I'm coming from a Ronin S, and this thing definitely exceeded my expectations. There was a couple of things that I would like to mention about this bad boy. Number one, I am liking the feel. I like how the weight is distributed. I'm liking it because like the heaviness is on the top, not throughout the whole gimbal. So like one of the things that about the Ronin's battery and the weight is like at the bottom. And so this feels a lot lighter, even though I'm pretty sure they're like the same weight. So I'm a fan. There is one thing I had a little bit of an issue with this bad boy, was that this little piece right here that holds the plate in place was actually really loose, and it didn't matter how much I pushed it down, it just wouldn't tighten. So I ended up having to phone a friend. Yeah. And finally, it took me a little bit of time to be able to get it into underslung mode, because I'm coming from a Ronin, and basically Ronin turns to the left while this bad boy turns to the right, which is a little bit counterintuitive. I just saw you go like, it's a little bit counterintuitive, but once I got that locked in, I mean, it went pretty good. See what I did there? Locked in because of the locking things that got it locked. But anyway, guys, I think that is it. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe, because that's what all the cool kids are doing. Follow me on Instagram at Keyboard King if you want to see behind the scenes and all of that jazz. Catch you on the flip side. Boom!